Game 18 of the tournament, round 3, between two of the most complete teams in the tournament, the McLennan Highlanders versus the Walter State Senators. Winner heads to the title game. Loser will see their deep tournament run come to an abrupt end. In the McLennan victory less than 24 hours ago, a hot start proved to be vital to their winning formula, and they looked poised to replicate those results in the top of the first. McLennan wastes no time getting to the Senators' big game pitcher on the mound, Aiden Robertson, before he can really get in a rhythm. McLean Helton gets a ball to left center. That allows Daniel Harden to come in for the first run of the ball game. McLennan then rides the momentum from there. Owen Smith takes Robertson the other way to right. LeChance scores, Helton gets on his horse, and he's able to make it in to score as well. McLennan already has 3 on the board and an early lead once again. But the Walters bats were also poised to do some damage in the first frame. Carson Cabbage comes through with a base hit that allows the Colorado kid, Holden Pantier, to come in and score. Don't look now, but it's the most dangerous lead in sports. At 3-1, McLennan lead. Senators get another run in on a Highlander miscue. Gavin Jones gets the strikeout, but the ball gets away from the backstop, and Pantier, who started the play at second, wheels all the way around to score. Another Walters run is in, 3-2, and we'll make the heads-up base running play our play of the day, brought to you by EC Electric. Just 1 inning later, the mighty Senators get that 3rd run on the board and do so in a big way. Atticus Goodson up to bat, and he makes that swing look real good, son. Number 19, making Suplizio look small, going the opposite way into the parking lot. That's good for a solo shot, and we are right back where we started. Neither squad leads, tied up at 3-all. Another big problem for the Highlanders, Robertson, who's second in the nation in strikeouts, found his groove with a devastating off-speed pitch, providing problems for the Highlanders' bats. Shutting down multiple rallies with punch-outs to get himself out of jams, he'd live up to his reputation. He had 15 strikeouts before his evening was done. Not to make things worse for those guys in orange, but Tyler Myatt, the Triple Crown winner, who's been kept quiet for most of the tournament before a loud homer yesterday, well, he might be all the way back. You don't see many left-handed hitters take on the mini monster out in left, but Myatt makes it look easy with a go-ahead homer the opposite way to go up 5-3, and we'll make that incredible display of power our home run of the day, brought to you by Game Day Men's Health. Speaking of homers from last night's game, yesterday we saw what can happen when you throw a low pitch to the Colorado native Brody Shear, and guess what happened when they do it again? He golfs that one out to right, good for a solo shot. Highlanders hanging around, 7-4. But he wasn't done with his big game in his home state yet. With a pair of guys on in the top of the 5th now, this one stays in the yard from Shear, but the Highlanders will still take it. A pair of runners cross the plate. Shear has brought his boys back within 2 runs, 8-6, headed into the late innings. Go ahead and hit the Karate Kid pose. Highlanders knocking on the door. But the Senators, I don't think they had any interest in opening said door. I don't know where this metaphor's going, but Walker Morgan cranks that one out to the deep part of center field on a 2-2 count. That one's got a chance. Owen Smith giving chase. He leaps, but that's off the top of the wall. That's another round tripper. Walter State extends their lead, 9-6. The Senators hang on to win this one 11-9, and they officially clinch their spot in the championship game. They will go for their first title since 2006, where they'll be taking on the Salt Lake Bruins, looking for their first ever JUCO World Series title.
You know, when we started watching the videos of the previous years when we were out here, I tried showing the guys to put them in the setting, try to make them feel like it's one of the first things that popped out to me is videos of him running around, you know, when he's 6, 7 years old, and all the guys are looking at that video like, oh my gosh, how old is he there? But you know, and there's videos of him and my daughter Madison. She's become a little more bashful now. She won't come over here and get on video anymore, but maybe we could get her in for an interview at some point.
This is my 4th time out here, and like y'all said in the interview right before this, there's 12,000 people here. That's more than there was on Monday night at the fireworks game. And it's just so awesome seeing the community rally around all these kids. It's something that they'll never forget. It's an opportunity for these guys to just really dive in and see it, and it's something you can't ever prepare for either. The community does such a great job. The fans do such a great job. Everybody involved with it does such a great job of making this such a special event for these guys.